Am I doing the right thing? Advice. This might be a long one, so buckle yourself in. I, 34M, discovered my wife, 33M, has been having an affair that appears to have been going on since the start of 2024. I have been in a relationship with this woman for 14 years and married for 5. We have a son who is almost 2. For a tiny background piece, we both started the gym at the start of 2024 with different goals, but we both have had massive changes and look great. Sex throughout 2024 was amazing, but we have had arguments. We had booked an expensive family holiday in April for August, in 2 days. We've discussed having another child, booking our 5-year anniversary trip, etc. My wife isn't a lazy person, per se, but she definitely doesn't pull her weight in the house, be it cleaning, cooking, washing, etc. Just general stuff we have to do as grown-ups, which has caused issues in the past. 19/7/24, my wife goes on a work night out. I finish work earlier so she can get ready to go out, etc. Nothing unusual throughout the night apart from a lack of general texts. She came home at 4 a.m., later than usual and acting weird. I called it out and asked if she was okay. Confirmed she was fine, etc., and I was being weird. We literally ended up arguing for the majority of that weekend because of this, to which I end up apologizing because, clearly, I thought something was up when it wasn't. 25/7/24, I am at home for the day with my son. My wife is working from home. I received a letter in the post that just says, check messenger requests. Very odd. Checked Facebook and somebody had created a fake profile, Paul Good, and had sent me a message. The message confirmed they know me and my wife and are doing this anonymously, as they don't want to ruin our friendship, etc. They confirmed they saw my wife leaving a bar, holding another man's hand. They followed them down to the canals, where my wife mounted him and they were kissing passionately, with hands everywhere, the person said, even detailing the fact my wife was clearly wearing his hoodie and he was wearing her jacket. As you can imagine, my heart was pumping, adrenaline racing. I was shaking. But, given the events at the weekend, I was sure this was true. I approached my wife and said, be honest with me here. Did you cheat on me Friday night? She gave the most disgusted and shocked face ever and proclaimed, "No." Why? I explained the message and details I'd received, to which she gave up the act and said, okay, yeah, I did. We argued about it pretty much the entire day, with my wife trickle-truthing the shit out of me. It started as a drunken kiss, didn't know why they were holding hands, to somebody she'd been talking to at work, but only innuendos and flirting, etc., and they didn't plan to kiss. Exclaiming she loves me and didn't want to hurt me, etc., confirming that on the Monday of that week, 22/7/24, she had contacted him via Works Messenger and called it off, saying she didn't want to do it anymore. With the way she had dribbled facts, I wasn't sure at all. I demanded she contact the guy, via voice call, and tell him not only do I know, but that I want to meet him to talk. She did. He answered and agreed, etc. The next day, I was set on meeting him, but after a conversation with a friend, I decided not to. I can't risk losing my job or a criminal record because I would have wanted to hurt this man. I contacted him, and we arranged a phone call instead. He, verbatim, confirmed what she had said. Now I'm generally quite cynical, but I knew with the words he was using that there wasn't a chance this was coincidental. Returned home where myself and my wife argued more about this, me confirming I didn't believe what either of them had said, and it is too coincidental, etc. I pushed for why they were holding hands in the bar. We just got close. I pushed as to what their convos at work were like. We just had general chats and flirting. I thought fuck OFFF. She also confirmed that after the kissing on the night out, she had texted him saying she loved me, etc. Okay. She even started to repeat that she doesn't know why it happened and can't explain. So, on the third day after finding out, we continued talking well into the evening. I was getting more and more irate. But I discovered my wife is a terrible liar, and if you just pick at the thread of the story she's told, it all unravels. I told her I wasn't fucking about anymore. Either she tell me everything now, or I am gone. She is just hurting me more by lying. My wife confirmed. My wife has been unhappy since the start of 2024, didn't initially say more than that. They had started speaking around the start of the year, and this was every day all day at work, using Teams Messenger. Things had begun to become sexual, chat-wise. The flirting was them basically sexting, complimenting how each other look and what they want to do to each other, etc. The story they both told me had been planned in advance if they were ever caught. They had confirmed January 7th, 24 that they had feelings for each other. They had kissed on a previous work night out earlier in the year, at the start of them talking. And they had arranged this latest night out, with the aim of being the last ones out together. He had asked if she would leave me for him, to which apparently she replied, "I'm confused." Apparently nothing sexual other than kissing and mounting has ever occurred. They've never met on lunch at work or after work. Their only two encounters outside of the office were the nights out. She didn't text him after the night out, but is adamant she contacted him the following Monday to call it off, because the weekend had shown her what she was doing and she now knew what she wanted. I have since spoken to him again. He has confirmed he did lie and it was the story they cooked up. He assured me, for what it's worth, no sexual activity or sex has taken place. But he did say to me, no matter what happens, I just want to make sure she's happy. That bit hurt me. Another important fact, I am now bald. Lost my hair a year or two ago. I have never been able to grow a great beard and I am only 5'7". She confirmed the things she found sexy about this man were his hair, his beard, his height, his face, etc. So basically, everything I am not. My wife spent a week at her sister's. Our main contact was related to my son, but in this time, I sent her an email detailing the hurt and betrayal I feel. My wife responded with an email and she called me on the phone. She confirmed she'd been unhappy since the end of 2023. The more she is thinking about it now, the more she realizes the unhappiness was apparently all her own making and not me. She said that she didn't feel listened to at the end of the year, thought she couldn't talk to me and that anything she did wasn't enough. But apparently she sees now that all I have wanted is for her to work with me as part of a team and she saw that as me attacking her, etc., which drove her away from me. She apologized for the baby talk, the holiday, etc., but confirms those are things she wants, but shouldn't have had those conversations with me whilst having an affair, etc. Regrets the affair, you know the usual. Confirms the guy's number has been deleted off socials, and isn't going to speak with him at work again. She will even move job if that's what she has to do. March 8th, 24. My wife came back to the house. We talked more. I confirmed that I am willing to try to move past this, but I couldn't promise I can. I also said that at this point, I am not willing to forgive her because the hurt is too real. She was happy at this and confirmed she thought she had lost me, etc. We had sex later that night, multiple times. It felt amazing. I have since read online that this is called hysterical bonding and can take place after an affair. I have been the lowest I have ever been in my life because of this. I have questioned my own self-worth. My confidence is destroyed. She has assured me the sex this year was all us, and he never played a part in this, but I don't believe it. I find one day I am feeling good. We feel great, etc. Then it hits me and it's like being forced underwater, just fighting so hard to take a breath. Ultimately, if we can move past this, I want to. But I know the memories/pain will stay no matter what. Also, how will I ever know if they just continue? I genuinely feel at this point that the only reason they may never start up again is the reason I found out. She has confirmed not going out with friends or work anymore. But I have said why? If you're telling me you can't go on a night out and get drunk without cheating on me, then we can't be together. I am not going to chain her up, not allow contact with work friends and nights out, just to keep her from acting on desires, whether or not they are there. Has anyone been through something similar? I feel like I move one step forward and six back. The mental toll this has taken has been ridiculous. She has been understanding. I should bloody hope so. When I have asked further questions or been angry because of something I remembered, etc. For me, two could have handled a drunken random kiss. We have all been there and got caught up in a singular moment, etc. But it's the willing deception, using my own habits against me. knowing trust was there and abusing it so she could feel good. Why do they always say, I didn't want to hurt you?